Hey everyone, Armando here with,
Meika, hi.
and today it's a special day because obviously we're in the same room. We're both in Nagasaki right now. I'm on vacation for the holidays. I spent my Christmas here, and yeah. How about you?
Good, it's been good. I'm so happy you're here
Oh,
in
arigato.
Nagasaki. This is gonna be your third time.
Yeah, third time in Nagasaki. Yeah, thanks to Meika. The only reason I came to Nagasaki originally was to meet Meika Sensei once Japan opened up after the COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this was my first Christmas in Japan. The last couple times I stayed, it was mostly for Thanksgiving for some reason. I stayed, but they don't. So I have this issue right now with Japan where they don't do anything for Thanksgiving. Obviously, it's an American holiday. And then for Christmas, I thought it would be a little bit more like a universal holiday because they do put up illumination and all that, which is very beautiful. But from what I saw, that like no one at their house really had Christmas trees or any decorations like that. Also, I was lucky enough to actually go to a small Christmas party. It was like five of us total, and we ordered KFC. We had some food, like just random food like donuts and pizza, and I had fun. We watched Christmas movies. That was nice. But the following day, um, I heard from someone that Christmas is like Valentine's Day. So I made plans to go to a nice restaurant on a date, and we were the only ones there. And I was shocked. I was like, "Where is everyone?" And my date said, like, this is not normal. People don't really come out on dates for Christmas. I was like, wait, what? I heard otherwise.
Yeah. And when I heard that story from Armando, I was like, which date actually, exactly did you go? And
And I went, so the Christmas party was on the 24th, and then on the 25th, I went on the date.
Right, and that totally makes sense for me. It was like that's why no one's here. Like no one was there at the restaurant because so on 24th it's very common for couples to go on a date or have party with like friends, whatever. That's like 24th is the big party day, and the 25th we get a present and that's it. It's just another normal day. So that's why no one was there at the restaurant, I guess.
Okay, well, so what did you do on the 25th? Or,
25th.
or 24th
So
and 25th?
24th. This year, especially, I was too lazy to do anything with my date, and we're like kind of stay inside the whole day. And 25th, no, like yeah, and the 25th, we decided to get presents for each other. So we went out for shopping, and then we just bought a present and give it to him. That's it.
Oh, so you don't wrap the present?
I the shop.
The shop will wrap the present?
Yeah.
And then was he there with you choosing the present?
Yes. Yeah. I mean, like it's not normal, I would say, but I was like, like it's not really a good thing. Like if I give him a present that he doesn't really like.
Yes, I
So
agree.
yeah, that's why we went to choose like which present we want for ourselves, and we just pay for each other, and that's it.
Yeah, I know that's not romantic.
No.
You lose the element of surprise, but I also personally prefer that.
Yeah.
I had such a hard time finding a present because my partner didn't want anything particular. I was like, "Do you want this? Do you want that?" "Oh, no, I already have that. It's okay." And then in the end, I was like, "All right, well, I don't want to show up empty-handed," and I ended up just seeing something I liked, a little bracelet, and then I purchased that and gave that, and some flowers and a Christmas card.
That's romantic.
I hope so. I tried. I made an effort. I don't know if it was something she wanted or not. I mean, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why. So yeah, that's Japanese Christmas, I guess.
Yeah, and actually, now that I think about it, last night I went to an international bar and I was speaking with the bartender, and he's from Africa, but he's also celebrates Christmas. And then he was saying that no, it felt just like another regular day. And he said that besides the Christmas tree at the new mall next to the station, he says there's like no Christmas decorations in Nagasaki. Is that true?
So when I was listening to your story saying like there's no decoration on the houses and stuff, and that got me thinking. Yeah, that's true. But like my family used to do that for our like house, and that was really famous around the area because no one did.
Only your family?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's why like there's some like Santa Claus decoration and stuff on a like roof.
You're so American.
Yeah, right. I don't even know why my family did that, to be honest, because my family is just really traditional Japanese family.
If you have any pictures, I'd love to see them. I'll
Yeah.
post them in this video.
Right, I need to find that.
Okay.
Yeah, so we don't have much decoration here, especially for houses. But I think there's some places like my university, for example, we have a Christmas tree and with lots of decorations. So I think if you go to like a specific place, you can find it. But otherwise, maybe not really.
Yeah. Apparently, the Christmas tree at the station is like the only Christmas tree in town, I guess, and maybe your university. That's what I was told by the bartender.
That's not exactly true. But it's pretty small. Maybe like he meant it's not as big as the station, the tree.
What's not as big?
Like other in like decorations.
So there are more. They're just not that big.
Just not that big.
Okay. Okay. Cool. So let's move on to the next topic, which is New Year's. What are your plans for New Year's?
So last year I went to Australia and New Zealand for New Year's, and next year I'm going to the UK for master degree. So this year, like this New Year's, it's gonna be like really special, that like the time that I can spend time with my family, like the only time I can spend time with my family. So I'm going back to my family's place, which is really in the countryside in Nagasaki prefecture, and I'm just gonna spend with my family, like really relaxing time. Yeah, and then have lots of like a good food. Osechi.
Yeah.
That's what it's called.
So I would say New Year's is probably like our Christmas.
True. Yeah.
Yeah, because Christmas is not really a couple's holiday in America. You spend it with I mean, I guess if you have a partner, yeah, you want to spend some time with your partner, and you'll invite your partner to your family's house. And I don't know if I mentioned this in the last episode, but there's some couples that have a hard time deciding whose family's house are we going to. Are we going to your parents, my parents? So yeah, but it's usually you go to the parents' house or the grandparents' house, and then you guys all celebrate and eat together there.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
And so that's what you do on New Year's?
Yes, New Year's. So I mean New Year's is like 31st and the 1st of January.
Yeah, you wait until midnight, right?
Yeah. But like otherwise we have like a long holiday, right? Like from maybe 29th or 30th to 3/4. And we have like, so especially for young people, we plan parties and meet up with old friends, because everyone goes back to like their their hometown. So I have so many plans to meet my old friends, and that's really exciting.
Oh, all right. Well, thanks for making time today to come here.
Yeah. Starting from tomorrow,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be pretty busy meeting my old friends.
Oh, that reminds me of something. When is Bonenkai?
Bonenkai is pretty much from the beginning of December to maybe 28th.
Let me back up. For those of you who don't know what a Bonenkai is, can you please explain?
Yeah, Bonenkai is a party for maybe like usually like schools, working. What you doing?
I can't drink. Is it rude? She's
No,
like,
no, no.
yeah, okay.
You're like doing something that was funny.
Don't.
Anyway, so Bonenka, it's hard to explain. Bonenka is something that you have with your friends or coworkers for like celebrating this year is gonna be over soon, and good luck with the next year kind of thing.
Mm-mm. Yeah, so I guess my understanding of Bonenkai, it's an end of the year celebration that usually takes place at a company you work in or some organization that you're a part of. And it's just their way of thanking you for your work throughout the year.
Yeah, and Bonenkai, of course, they have kanjis, right?
Mhm.
3 kanjis. Bo is to forget,
Mm.
and Nen is year,
Mm.
and Kai is party. So
Yeah.
forgetting this year party.
Forgetting this year?
Yeah.
Wait, so like, is it like kind of like a refresh or restart?
Yeah.
Ah.
That's Bonenkai.
Ah, okay, I had no idea.
Yeah, so that's why, yeah, what you said was really true.
Uh-huh.
Usually for like companies and stuff,
Uh-huh.
and sometimes school.
Mm.
Not really. Sometimes, yeah.
Okay. All right. So did you have a Bonenkai?
I used to have it when I was working for a part-time job, but not really right now because I'm just doing my own thing. I have no one to do Bonenkai with,
Ah.
so I had none this year.
Oh, zanen.
Yeah.
We can have a Bonenkai. since
Yeah, after
we're
this.
in the same YouTube channel now.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
So I told you about my plan for New Year's.
Mhm.
What you gonna do, or what do you usually do for New Year's in America?
So typically in America, for me, it's a friend's party. I spent Thanksgiving with my family, I spent Christmas with my family, and for me personally, it's like, okay, third holiday, that one's for friends. So I go to somebody's house, and usually we dress kind of nice. I'll wear like a suit, like some New Year's hat or some kind of funny decoration. And then we just drink, we talk, we eat. But it's a lot more casual than Christmas. It's not like, it's not family. It's not like, it's just like getting drunk and having fun. And then at midnight, everyone just cheers. Yeah. And we all give hugs.
Yeah.
And then we watch the TV show. I forgot what it's called. Where the New Year's ball drops in New York. But New York's 3 hours ahead of LA, and I'm from LA, so yeah.
Right.
Sometimes we watch. I forgot what it is exactly, but we watch a different ball drop or something for LA time.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
This year, however, since I'm in Japan, I'm not exactly sure what my plans are because I'm basically staying here with someone, and I don't know exactly what her plans are. So whatever she decides to do, I'm cool with it.
Mm-hmm.
I personally wanted to experience the traditional Japanese New Year where you go to like a shrine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but she said that it's extremely packed, shoulder to shoulder, and all you do is go, you say your prayer, and it's kind of like, why are we going there? Especially in Kobe, right? Kobe is a big city.
I was gonna say.
If you go to like, I don't know, is it like that here in Nagasaki?
It depends on the shrine, really.
Mhm.
So my place is really in the countryside. So and we in our town there's one shrine. So it's gonna like it takes like 5 minutes or 10 minutes walk from my place. So I used to go to that shrine with my friend and my family and meet my friends there because like lots of families go to that shrine and then we are kind of close, right? But it's not packed because it's a small town, it's a small shrine, not like that. But after like that's like the midnight, midnight of the 31st. And if you wanna feel New Year's, you go to a big shrine, which is quite far from my place, and I used to go to like a big shrine in the next prefecture called Saga.
Mm,
There is one big shrine famous for studying.
mm.
So I used to go. I went there sometimes, and that was packed. Like lots of people, only for buying like a fortune,
Yeah.
like a lucky charm, and say a player.
Right. And one thing I want to inform everyone, if you're not familiar with Japanese religion, is they're not very religious. I don't know about you. You're not.
Mm-mm-mm.
Okay. So they're not very religious, but they're very into fortunes.
Oh,
Right.
that's.
So, like, even if they're
Right.
not practicing Shinto, they'll go to a shrine and they'll pay money for, like, it's kind of like a fortune cookie, I guess. I don't know how to explain it. But you get, like, a little piece of paper, right? Omikuji or something. I think it's called omikuji. And then you read it and it's supposed to tell you, like, if this year you're going to have, like, good luck or something. That's
Yeah.
the way it works, right?
Yeah. They're like ranks, right? Ranking, and the highest one is called Daikichi. Kichi means luck, and Dai means big
luck.
luck. So, and they're like 5 or 6, or sometimes more than that, like that rankings, and like everyone buys that. Just it's not like we believe in that, but it's like it's a kind of good feeling to have like that. Someone tells you what your new year is gonna be like. It's fun. And if you pick the like kind of bad luck one, you tie in the shrine, and the shrine people will like burn and then go to the heaven, and so the god is gonna help you.
I
Like
didn't
that.
know that.
Yeah. If you pick the good one, you can just keep it, because you picked the good one.
Yeah, and if you don't want it, like if you got a bad one,
You just tie.
you tie it and then they burn it?
Yeah.
Okay.
They burn, and the wish or bad luck is gonna go to the heaven.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's Japanese culture. I would say it's not really religion. Not really. So it's just a culture thing.
Yeah.
You should experience that, even though it's packed. Like maybe you should go to like a big shrine and like see how busy it is.
Yeah, I kind of do just because I'm curious. I've never seen it. But I did go to Hanabi once
Oh.
in Tokyo, and
Hanabi
is a fireworks show, and they're crazy here. I mean, not crazy in a bad way. I mean, like a 2 hour long fireworks show nonstop. Honestly, it's just amazing how many fireworks and how many people go. And I was a little bit nervous because I'm not sure if you guys remember the Itaewon Stampede incident.
Yeah.
But I felt like that could happen just because I was like this walking with thousands of people. We were all walking towards the fireworks show from the train. From the train, as soon as the doors open, everyone's just like this, walking for like a mile, like this. And then, honestly, by the time I got to the fireworks show, it was over.
What?
Yeah, because that's how packed and how slow everyone was moving.
Wow.
So I'm a little bit hesitant to go to the New Year's shrine. If it's the same, I'll watch it on YouTube or something later.
Yeah, I mean, like I never experienced that. And that's crazy because I live in Nagasaki. Nowhere is packed like that. So I'm just curious. I'm kind of curious.
Okay,
How
yeah.
it's gonna be like. But I personally like relaxing New Year's, spending with my family, like in a rural area. So I'm really excited about my New Year's plan and stuff. Yeah.
Well, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
And since we're here in Nagasaki, I want to know more about it. So, for example, today it's a little bit warm. Is that normal?
I would say it's not really. Like a week ago or so, it was snowing.
Eh? Here? It snows here?
Yeah, it was snowing, and that was also crazy. So
Wait. So, is the snow normal?
twice a year.
Oh, okay.
Usually on February.
Eh.
Not really in January.
Oh.
No. Yeah, not really in December or January.
Mm-mm.
But it snowed a lot. And like, so in Hokkaido, for example, North Japan, even it snows a lot, but you know, everyone goes to school. But here, we are not used to snow. So every time it gets really cold or it snows, like lots of schools are gonna have like a day off because you know, and the bus stops running and the train stops running. That's kind of funny. Like Nagasaki is not ready for snowing day. So
Yeah, it's a little bit kind of like San Francisco. I get the vibe because they have a what do you call it? A Roman densha?
Roman densha, yeah.
Roman densha,
Tram, right?
which is a tram, like a streetcar.
Ah, yeah, right.
Yeah, and it's a little bit mountainous.
Yeah, that's so similar.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, so usually it's not that warm and it's not that cold either. Usually like less than 10. You don't have the same system, but usually it's not that cold. It's not that warm. It never be warm like this. And but like it gets cold at night, right? Yesterday, like last night was a bit
chilly. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, so that's Nagasaki. We don't have much snow, but we did in like a week ago. That was funny.
Okay.
And what should I say? So it, like as Armando said, Nagasaki is really like lots of hills and stuff. So if when it snows, it's really dangerous. You know, like it's so sleepy. And like a few years ago, it snowed really bad, and it goes like this, like you know, this snow.
A few inches of snow.
Yeah. And everyone like sleigh.
Oh, they use the sleighs?
Yeah. On the hill. From the hill, like.
Have you ever done that?
No, not here. But I used to do like not snow thing, like you know, just on the grass.
On the grass?
Yeah. Like, it's okay.
Okay. It's
okay. Never mind.
It's okay.
Yeah. That's really that's Nagasaki.
Okay.
But what was your impression of Nagasaki when you came here for the first time, maybe?
I liked it. It's beautiful. It has a lot of history. Because of the mountainous landscape. Not the architecture, but it's just you can see a lot of good views. So for example, I took a boat to Gunkanjima, which is an abandoned island that used to be a coal mine. And then on the boat ride, you're surrounded by mountains and you can see all the houses and stuff. So that's pretty nice. I actually brought my drone and I wanted to film some stuff, but then I didn't realize that since last time I brought my drone, the Japanese law changed, and now I have to register my drone, and I have to use a Japanese website, and I think I filled something out wrong, so I got denied.
Wow,
so maybe later you can help me out with that.
Yeah, maybe.
So I really liked the history. I like the landscape. And I like how everything is like walking distance. You can just take the little streetcar all around. Everything is pretty densely populated.
Yeah, really. Yeah, and because of the tram, and tram is like pretty much on the main street. So if you don't want to walk, you can take a tram and it goes to everywhere. And like usually everything is on the main street. So you can just take a tram and go to like where we want to go. But like your place, for example, if you live here, it's more likely to be on the mountain, like on a hill, but it's really close. Like it's crazy how close it is from the main street to like the mountain. And then we also have the sea, right?
Yeah.
And it's really close to each other.
Mm-hmm.
And as I mentioned earlier, I used to live in the countryside with my family, and I moved here, and everything was really convenient, and I was so surprised. And now I'm really used to this. And every time I go back to my hometown, I was like, why do I need to drive to go anywhere? That's so inconvenient. That's how I feel right now.
Yeah, actually, every time I go back to LA, I feel the same because everywhere I go in Japan, whether it be Nagasaki or Kobe or Tokyo, I don't need a car. I could just take the train or I can walk. Like usually, convenience stores are right outside your house. Train stations also like maybe just like a 5 or 10 minute walk from your house. You get on, you get to the next big station, and then usually there's like a mall around there, or there's like some sort of downtown area. So yeah, I kind of wish LA was a little bit more friendly like that. And I think actually that's another reason why it kind of reminds me of San Francisco, because San Francisco is built a little bit more like that.
That's true. Because I've been to San Francisco, and I thought that was really different. But now you mentioned that, I was like, yeah, that's really true. Like I wasn't really like be surprised by like how close it is, or how the tram how beautiful the trams are. So that makes sense now.
Yeah, and so as a special gift, I guess maybe for this Christmas or New Year special, we're actually going to take you outside and give you a little tour of Nagasaki. So actually, do you have a message to any of your students that might be watching this so that they can see your hometown?
Yeah, right. So I'm sure I mentioned many times how beautiful Nagasaki is to my students, and now I'm really excited to like that you will be able to see how beautiful it is in Nagasaki, and I'm so really excited. And some of my students actually have been here.
How many?
Yeah.
Me,
Three.
that's one.
Yeah, one, and another one, maybe three, kana? Three. And some came to Japan, or some started living here. Yeah.
Nagasaki?
No, Nagasaki, in Japan now.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm really excited. I hope I have more students who haven't been here. So after watching this, maybe.
Yeah, come by. Visit Meika. She's very kind. The first time I came, she gave me a whole tour the first day I arrived. She met me at the train station. I was a little bit nervous, but she pretty much just showed me around and introduced me to this place right now where we're filming.
Right.
And showed me like all the pro tips.
Yeah, and also like I'm really into the history here. So I study a lot about this history in Nagasaki especially. So I can also tell you lots of history about Nagasaki as well.
Yeah. Let's go learn some right now.
Yay! Hi, this is the first place. This is Megane Bashi. Megane means glasses, and Bashi means bridge. And if you see the bridge and the reflection, it looks like actual megane, like glasses. So that's why it's called Megane Bashi. And this is really like a landmark in Nagasaki. And when Japanese people think of Nagasaki, this is one of the first things they could think of. So here we are. And then in front of the bridge, there are lots of like rocks, right? Like stones. And people used to use that rock, like stones, to cross the river. And like right now, some people are walking, but not many people actually use it, because if people take pictures from here, it's really like kind of distracting, so not many people use that. And sometimes when visitors try to cross it, and the local people say, hey, people like taking pictures and stuff, they're gonna shout to the people, so be careful about that. So look at this. This is heart-shaped stone, and there are so many stones here, but this is the only one shaped really exactly like heart. and it's really like a landmark, and it's really hard to find. And look at this. People put the money, they are all 1 yen, 1 yen. They put it to make a wish, you know, like a true love. Look at it. Usually there's so many students coming here from lots of prefectures all over the Japan, because Nagasaki has so much history in like hundreds years ago, and it's really famous, and it's a really nice and, you know, not too big city, and it's pretty safe to walk around for kids. So Nagasaki city is very popular for students to come for school trip. So if you meet a Japanese person, you can ask how if they've been to Nagasaki for school trip. They will probably say yes. A little bit of history. So Japan used to be closed to any like trading or visitors or foreign like visitors from other countries, except for here, Dejima. So Dejima, like this, can you see this? This is like man-made island, and it's next to the ocean, like the picture maybe, yeah. And now it's land, just land, and there's a river running next to this Dejima. But yeah, like lots of land. So Armando was asking me what.
Alright, actually, can you hold the camera and just point it towards me? Is it too heavy? No. I'll hold this. I'm not sure if other countries have this, but because Japan is an island, sometimes what they do is they build land, like they get, I don't know, heavy equipment, and they scoop more dirt around to expand the land. So this actually used to be surrounded by ocean. And I'm a little bit worried because I know there's also earthquakes in Japan, so I'm wondering if there's an earthquake, like, is this stable?
And I'm saying I've never worried about that, to be honest. Like this is like really natural for us to, you know, just make another land in the ocean. And because even though there are lots of earthquakes happening in Japan, Nagasaki is not that bad. Like it's really safe in terms of earthquake, so I would say no, really.
So one more thing that I always notice is the fact that Japan has a lot of old looking buildings and historical sites, yet in the background you could see modern skyscrapers.
So this house is for like the captains who stayed here in Dejima, and this is the dining room. Look at this. Even though we don't have turkeys, there is a turkey here. If you wanna see, if you wanna eat, here is a turkey. This is the display for New Year's in Japan, and it's for, you know, what?
Warding off evil spirits.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it for today's episode. This was Dejima. Thanks for joining us, and yeah, Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year's!